Good morning, JB. Good morning. Didn't see the first person that came in. Just giving you guys a view from the Bay Club here in Redondo Beach, California. Getting my morning constitution in. And I'm going to go over some 3 key tips, I think, in life and business and in health that apply equally. A little bit of a Victoria Pavlov, Hunter, thanks for joining. Sorry about the connection here; it's not very good at the coast here. Hunter, hey, thanks. Is that Matt? That might be. Hey, Victoria, thanks for joining. Hello, hello. Pavlov, is that like the science experiment? Yep. Hey, Matt. Okay. Matt's newly connected with him last night regarding Lean Body 360. I'm going to give you some keys here that are going to help you, Matt. Oh, Pavlov, okay. I remember that in graduate school. It was that Pavlov's dogs. They would ring the bell and salivate. And so life is kind of like that. Hey, Stardust. And I'm going to give you folks 3 keys here that I've applied. It's not always easy, but you have to look long term. I love dogs. Oh, great. Yeah, me too. The sweetest dog I've ever owned. Well, I've had several sweet ones, but one that didn't match his persona was a Staffordshire Pit Bull that I rescued years ago, and his name was Bull, and he was so sweet that I ended up changing his name to Bullwinkle and gave him to a family of 3 kids, and they just loved him. So huge dog. But yeah, so let me give you guys the 3 tips, and I'll answer any questions that you may have. If I can't answer it, I don't fake it. I tell you, I don't know. I love dogs. Who doesn't? You know, it's interesting. My uncle said dog. He said spell it backwards, and I never thought about that. So pretty interesting stuff. So 3 keys in life and business and health is, number 1, you have to have a desire. Whatever it is, it has to be more than what you can put on paper or more than what you can explain to people and expect them to get it. You have to have a deep desire for something. Hey, Curtis, thanks for joining. So with me, after losing give you a little background on me, I lost my father at 56, hey Bliss, and my 2 uncles at 55 and 31 to the complications of the side effects of diabetes, traditional management. Not diabetes, it's all the side effects. And that was in 1995, I lost my father. So I read everything I could on diabetes and research, and made an online program and wrote a couple books, and now I do functional medicine. I have a program called Lean Body 360 that focuses on body fat loss, but has the same parameters, whether you're diabetic, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, is to improve your health. So that's what I'm about. I practice chiropractic about 20 hours a week here in Redondo Beach. I teach doctors here in California on, I'm gonna have to resend that. Re-DM me your address. I promise you I sent it. Got that promise. Thank you for inviting your followers. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Where was I at? Oh, so that's what got me into this work, and I've been practicing over 20 years. And you know, I love to teach. I teach doctors here now, and it's great. We're also going nationally with my diabetes program for doctors online. So a lot of good stuff. Hey. So number 1, have a desire. Have a deep desire for what you want to do. And again, don't expect others to appreciate that desire. You're going to be left wanting practically every time, because no one can see the intricacies and the delicacies and the events as you see them. Please don't expect others to. I promise you, you'll be let down time and time again. And again, don't take it personal either, okay? If they don't get it, they just don't get it. People in my program, people I work with, they're either ready to move forward or they're not. I'm not there to judge them. I'm there to just support them and move them as fast as they want to move. Thank you, Victoria. So again, desire is number 1. Hello. I can say goodbye in Russian, das vidanya, but I can't say hello. So thanks for joining. Number 2, have a reasonable plan that you can follow. Reasonable. And you'll see me, if you're on my program or you look at my work, I talk about that word a lot, and I think it's undervalued. You can have the best laid plans, but what I mean by reasonable is, can you do them repetitively? Can they become painless? Can they become a part of your life routine? If they can't, from experience, trust me, they'll peter out, and the effort will become overwhelming. and you'll be frustrated and you'll just chuck the whole plan. Hey, Emily. So again, reasonable. So a desire, number one, reasonableness of your plan. Again, that can have a broad definition. Hey, Korea. Hey, come on, thanks for joining. So again, what I teach the doctors, what I give in my program, I sometimes get criticized, not too much anymore. Oh, I can't believe you're promoting this or promoting that because it's so simple. It may be simple for you gurus out there, but for the average person struggling with health problems, you're asking them to, look at Jupiter, and you have to bring them fundamental things that they can apply and then get traction. Once you get traction, now you've gained some credibility. I think they call it street cred. I'm trying to be hip, guys, bear with me. So in my 20 years of practice, in the last 10 of formulating this, no, I'm actually on a stationary bike. No, I don't run. I don't recommend running on hard surfaces. That's in a whole nother scope. Thanks for the hearts and the shares. So one is the desire. You're a business. I have a lot of people here that do nutritional products and programs and have a desire. Back it with a reasonable approach. And number three, das Bo. Yeah. Don't get in front of your breath. Exactly correct. And number three is you have to be consistent. You can have a plan, whether it's a business plan or a health plan or whatever your goal is. If you're throwing extremes at yourself, I'm telling you from personal experience, it won't fly. It will fail. And part of this is you have to realize, good morning, you have to realize that there's psychological components involved here. I think her name is Jenny. She does a psychology weight loss scope. Excellent. So always be able to talk well. That's right. Always keep your breath. But I am talking a lot. Unfortunately, there's no verbal interaction on Periscope yet. So when you're consistent, a lot of things begin to happen. You begin to polish your approach. You begin to become comfortable with these new neurological pathways, emotional pathways. And I think the third most important thing, that's what Blab is for. Yeah, I know. Thank you. And the third thing is, we'll go back to number one, desire, and then number two, consistency, and number three, a neurological routine. If you can get those three things and just be consistent with them, some things take, months to develop. Don't expect to be a success overnight with your idea, even though it's very good. Just keep applying yourself. And if your desire is to serve and to help people, I get docs say, oh, you give away so much free information on your scopes. And well, a lot of you are new to Periscope. I'm on a stationary bike. Toshaki. Yeah, well, nothing of value can be built overnight. That's for sure. And if you're, whatever you is in business, you're a coach, products, the desire has to be to serve, and people can see that. So don't ever bash someone. Oh, you're giving away this. I give away ebooks. You have to get people thinking, and then that's right, consistency. And then once you get people thinking, then then their thought process is open. That's right, slow, steady progress. But you could have the best idea, and if your goal is just to change people in a blink of an eye, in most cases it's not going to happen. Information you give us really helps. Please don't say, oh, thank you. All I ask that you do is take something and apply it. If you go back, I think I have like 200 some scopes. Some of them are I try to answer questions and they come to you fast, but some of them are pretty relevant. Just apply one thing that rings true to you. Stay away from fads, stay away from gimmicks. I know some of you aren't going to like what I'm going to say, but don't start with a product first. Start with a neurological action pattern. If your goal is to exercise 3 times a week, and you're going to start, well, stress is important, but this is what I'm talking about. If we create positive neurological habit patterns with our business and with our life, now that's going to eliminate some of the stress, because now our brain has a plan, an action plan. So every Sunday, I have a whiteboard in my room where I write out my action steps for the week. What do I want to accomplish? Mindset, no question. And as long as your beliefs are founded in reasonableness, and I don't even know if that's a word, but you have to give people actionable steps that they can follow. Remember, we have to meet people where they're at, not where we want them to be. I'm thinking I'm going to wait for Monday. No, start today. I'm telling you, just begin something today. Can you say Jennifer Vance, you're rude? I can say that. Thank you for asking. Again, reasonable action steps, and just like Hunter, he's on the Lean by 360 program, Matt. You can start something today. Most changes mean you have to change your beliefs. Yeah, well, because we talk ourselves into a lot of. So